You're back on the air with Eric and Robin Gagnon, and We Sell Restaurants. Remember, We Sell Restaurants operates the largest restaurant brokerage company in the nation based on the number of listings, transaction count, and volume. We are franchising nationwide and have offices in Florida, Colorado, South Carolina, Tennessee, and Georgia. Today, we're talking about wine with some experts. Welcome back to the show.
Samie and Shannon are here with us today. We're talking wine, and let's get right back into the thick of thing. Samie, I got a quick question for you that may not apply quite to Shannon, but, usually we say, we pair, you have food and you pair the wine with it. Now you have a wine bar, so are you having the wine paired to the food or the food paired to the wine in your case?
It's more like the wine is paired to the food, actually, in my case. So whatever the people eat, like, for example, like a beef tartare or something like this, we always try to suggest the best wine to go with it, and the people to like it as well. So
And I know, Shannon, I've had the pleasure to go to your shop a few times, and I know you don't have food, but I happened to stop by one time, and your wife was there, and she said, try this, so you don't have to twist an arm of a restaurant broker to drink a glass of wine. So, but you said first, before you take a sip of this wine, try a couple of pieces of chocolate. And I put these 2 pieces of chocolate in my mouth and took a sip of wine, and I was like, oh my God, it was like subliminal, literally. I mean, it was so delightful. So how do you guys come up with these strategies, or is it something that you discover, trial and error? Tell us a bit about how do you make that magic connection on something that I didn't know what it was, honestly.
Well, most of those connections there, Eric, have been made by other people. And if you read some of the books, and if you travel, usually when you go to a good shop or a good bar, a good restaurant, when you ask for something, you can get a good pairing. They know what works with what. We try to emphasize that, and we're really trying to highlight the wine. So we start with the wine, and then we do research of, hey, what works with this? Like certain cheeses with the whites, chocolates with the reds, what goes with the Madeira, what goes with port, and things like that, so that it maximizes the wine experience, and so also that the people, once they take the bottle home, they can recreate that experience they have in the shop.
That's excellent. Now, Shannon, I want to switch gears a little bit, because I happen to know you have a very successful wine club, and the Wine Market Council is really getting into a lot of research about that. Their 2013 results said that 74% of wine club members are either very satisfied or extremely satisfied with that experience. That's an unbelievably high number. So tell us a little bit about your wine club, and then if Samie has one, I'd like him to chime in on this topic as well.
Well, Robin, our wine club was one of those things when we first started, said we can't do that because everybody else is doing it. And then we quickly learned that everybody else is doing it because it's very successful. You get very loyal customers, and then once they become a customer, they're very, very happy with the experience. Ours is probably a little different than what we've seen. We try to model and be a little bit unique in that we have our tasters come in and pick out 6 wines for them to try, and then after they've tried it, that very day they get to pick their wines. So it's a 6-bottle club, and they try it, and they can take 3 of the Cabs and 2 of the Merlots and 1 of the Sauvignon Blancs if they want to do it that way.
So this is more than just receiving bottles of wines in the mail or come by the store. You actually make an event where they come and taste, and then they get to take something. So it's a special event just for your club members where nobody else come in, and it's a very special thing for them, correct?
That's correct, Eric. What happens is those people will come in and they'll get partly we will bring out some stuff to pair with the wines to try to highlight their strengths. And they'll get to pick. Now, the people that don't come in can't happen to make it. We kind of look at what the popular things were and try to mix and match. And we know a lot of our club members' taste now. Certain people like certain style reds. And so we'll load their bag a little heavy. And they've been very, very happy with that.
Excellent. Now, Samie, do you have anything similar to that at Amelie?
No, we tried to do it and it didn't work quite well for us. So, but I know some wine bar, they do the wine club, or they have a day, like in the afternoon, they open for a couple hours for some of the members. And we at Amelie, we're quite busy, so we don't really look for that exactly. So we have like a regular customers coming in. So for right now, we're doing fun with our wine club, but we always try to talk about the wine that we're serving and try to describe it the best that we can.
Excellent. So do you have a strategy, Samie, for how you sort of share this passion for wine with other people and get them to come into your store and experience? Because you have, I guess, New York and L.A. You have 2 versions of Amelie, right?
New York and San Francisco. Actually, you know what? Just open the bottle of wine and a big smile and try to give the passion that you have in your heart about the wine. And believe me, there will be a lot of people that are going to follow you and they're going to like it too. So just a big smile.
Obviously, both of you have opened your shops and went through the challenges and everything like that. But for someone out there, a lot of people say, hey, I love wine, and I think owning a wine shop or a wine bar or something along these lines would be something for me. What advice would you have to somebody starting today to see what would be the best thing that he could gather from your experience today to start their own place? Samie?
I will say, like, for some people that think it's very easy, I saw a lot of people coming in with a lot of money, put a lot of money on the business, and 3-6 months after they shut down their door because they go buy the wine that like very expensive, like Mouton Rothschild and stuff like this, and they think it's quick money, but it's not quick money. It's a lot of strategy. It's a lot be patient, and you have to know exactly what you're doing and how you can do it and do it right. And also, you always need people to help you around you. My coworker, I call them my coworker because they don't work for me; they work with me. So you have to give the same passion to them as well to be successful.
Hey, Shannon, you want to weigh in with maybe a quick 30 seconds worth of advice you would offer to someone coming into the industry?
I like what Samie said. You need a close circle of people you can kind of trust because you are going to be enjoying a lot of wine, and sometimes that can lead to some indecision or missed decisions or bad decisions. But I would say one of the big things is I was surprised of how much you had to be an expert on so many things not related to wine: the fire extinguisher system, the security codes, the credit card security, all these different items that you have to watch out for. But so having a good circle around you and not wasting your money is critical.
I think that is outstanding advice, and you can listen to the entire show, remember, on our website at WeSellRestaurants.com. Today we have been talking to Samie Didda, who operates Amelie in San Francisco and also in New York, and with Shannon Wiley, who with his wife Nora operates the Wine Shoe in Atlanta, Georgia. They've been giving us some great advice for those of you who are interested in getting into the wine part of the restaurant industry. Take a moment, find us online at WeSellRestaurants.com. You can always find videos of this show on our Facebook page. That's at Facebook.com/WeSellRestaurants. We'll be tweeting about this week's show. We're at Sell Restaurants. And of course, we're on LinkedIn as well. You're on the air with the Restaurant Brokers. This is Eric and Robin Gagnon. Stay tuned.